Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Trish and I like to talk about Japan and what it's like to live here. If that sounds like something you'd also be interested in, don't forget to hit the subscribe button so you don't miss out on any future uploads, and let's get into today's video. So, here's the thing. In Japan, we are currently in the throes of the rainy season. What is the rainy season? Well, I mean, it's just as it sounds, but it's like the swampiest, most disgusting armpit of a season. It's bleh. Not that I recommend traveling to Japan during the rainy season, really, at all, ever. But should you travel to Japan, or maybe you already live in Japan and you're just really struggling with ways to cope with rainy season, fear not. I have 5 items that will at least alleviate some of the horrificness that is the rainy season. So I keep saying season, it's not really a season. It's like that transitional period between spring and then the additional hell that is summer. Because don't get me wrong, just because the rainy season's gonna wrap up doesn't mean the weather's gonna get any better. But that's a whole other video. First of all, let's get into item number 1. What is item number 1? A foldable umbrella. Okay, wait, hear me out. No, I'm not just taking a I'm dead serious. Why do I recommend a foldable umbrella to get you through the rainy season? Because not only does the weather change about 25 times a day, but you probably travel by train.
Why would you not want a regular-sized umbrella when traveling by train?
You might ask. Well, if you know about the trains in Japan, you know they're incredibly crowded. So, you got a lot of people on crowded trains, everyone's carrying a full-size dripping umbrella because it's probably raining outside, and it's already like muggy and gross inside the train. You don't have any place to put your umbrella, so you have to hook it over your arm. Maybe, because you're probably standing. It's a whole lot of hassle. So it's just much easier to have a compact, collapsible umbrella that you can fold up and stick in your bag so that you're not dripping on anyone on your commute, on your way to work or wherever you're going. Trust me. Also, with a collapsible umbrella, there's less of a chance that you'll, I don't know, leave it on the train. So, if you have any sort of wave in your hair whatsoever, or you're prone to frizzy hair, you're gonna want to find a really strong super hold hairspray that will actually keep in the humidity, or your hair's gonna get really frizzy and it's not gonna stay in place. So me personally, my hair tends to get really curly and frizzy like around the crown, like in this part right here. So in order to keep the little crazy curly hairs that like to stick up at bay, I use this VO5 Super Keep hairspray. I like to get the one that doesn't have a fragrance, but y'all, this stuff doesn't move. It's a little on the expensive side, but this is the normal size bottle, so it's like the size of my head, I guess. If you look on here, it says that it holds up in rain or strong wind. Super long keep. And honestly, this is the only hairspray I've ever used in my entire life that includes when I lived in America too, that actually holds that promise. So yes, you're paying like 700 yen for this bottle of hairspray, but it's not gonna move. It's actually gonna stay in place. And especially on the days when it's raining, like it's the misty rain that's not actually falling, so your umbrella's not really doing you much good, and your hair's gonna go crazy because like little misty rain particles are gonna get in. Anyway, I like to shellac my hair back in a ponytail because at least I feel a little put together and not so melty. But I use that hairspray and it doesn't move, like everything stays in place. It's great. One thing though, if you're expecting to be able to curl your hair and have it hold curl all day just by using that hairspray in the rainy season in Japan, it's not gonna happen. So kind of abandon that hope until the summer. Just revisit that idea when it's not like 80% humidity outside. Okay. So because there's so much moisture in the air, it goes without saying that it's gonna stick to your skin. It's already hot. It feels like being inside a greenhouse when you go outside. So you're going to sweat plus the rain. So it kind of combines and you're not really sure if you're sweating or if you're just wet from the rain. Anyway, the answer to that is these Biore, it says they are Biore Sarasara Powder Sheet. So it's powder sheets, and basically they're like little wet tissues that you can wipe down with, and it'll like refresh your skin and you won't feel so much like you're covered in sweat and rain. So I really recommend buying a packet of these and carrying them with you. They come in a lot of different fragrances depending on what you like. And usually in the stores, they'll have like these little sample scent things to where you can at least figure out what it smells like before you buy it. A popular scent for these kind of sheets is like a lime or citrusy smell. So if you're not really a fan of the lime or citrusy smell, you can not get that one. They do have some that are unscented, and those are also really good. I like to get the rose scented ones because I'm extra and I like flowers. They also come in like cooling versions, so it feels a little menthol when you wipe it on your body, so it's going to cool you down and it's going to powder your skin and get rid of the sweat. In any case, I totally recommend buying a little pack and keeping it in your bag. At least when you get to where you're going, you can kind of freshen up so you don't feel so
melted.
Also, before I forget, they do have a Biore wipe for your face because of the times that we live in. Everyone's still wearing masks out and about here in Japan. So couple that with the rainy season and the whole, greenhouse effect that's going on in general, multiply that by like a bazillion because you're like breathing into your own face. Anyway, y'all know the drill with the masks. Anyway, these little like face wipes are for people who wear makeup. You can kind of like pat down your face. I don't know, if you're like me, you're not even wearing really a lot of makeup like from here down anyway, but just in case, you can still get the little wipes for your face. It's a powder sheet, so it's gonna like soak up some of that oil. I recommend it so that you don't break out, basically. Moving on to the next thing. Right. So the next thing I want to recommend is more for your home than actually like carry with you in person, and that is this. This is a moisture like dehumidifier thing that goes in your closet to soak up some of that moisture in the air so that your clothes don't mold.
Gross.
Unfortunately, with Japanese housing, you're not going to find that the walls are insulated. So what that means is your room is also going to be as humid as it is outside. Yes, there are ways to suck the moisture out of the air, like with a dehumidifier if you want to go that route, but you can't exactly stick like a giant dehumidifier in your closet. If you don't know what the typical size of closets are, I'll link a video that I did before talking about closets. It's an adventure. This little guy goes right into your closet, and I believe you can buy them in a pack of 3 like at the drugstore. The kanji you want to look for is this here, and that is read as joshitsu. That means dehumidification. They come in a pack of 3, and you can buy them at the drugstore for about, it looks like this is 218 yen for a 3-pack before tax, so about 239 yen after tax. Those will totally save your closet, so I highly recommend it. You can tell when it starts to get full, like you can see the charcoal inside it, and what that's going to do is it's going to pull the moisture from the air. So when it starts to fill up with water, you can like hear the water sloshing around in it. I just opened this one up, so there's like no water in it, but I'm about to stick it in my closet, and I'll see how long it takes to fill up with moisture because yeah, there's a lot of that in the air right now. Anyway, don't go through rainy season without this, or your clothes will mold in your closet, and it's gross. Trust me. All right then, that brings us to our last item on the list of things that I recommend for rainy season, and that is a cardigan. Trish, you just said it's really hot outside, and it's like a greenhouse.
Why do you want me to carry a cardigan around?
You might be thinking, you're not wrong. It is like a greenhouse outside, and it's disgusting. But hear me out. You're walking to work from the train station, because that's what people do here. You walk to work from the train station after riding on the disgustingly hot, humid, gross train. Then you walk into your office, and they probably have not the air conditioner, but like the dehumidifier on, or the dryer, so it's going to make the air cooler because it's sucking the moisture out and like putting cool air in. All of that moisture on your skin, and if you're sweating, is going to like freeze you. It is so freaking cold. So, at least for the first couple of minutes that you walk into a building, you're probably going to want some sort of jacket or cardigan because you're gonna freeze until your body adjusts to it. And it's a good way to catch a cold. I sound like my grandma. You'll catch a cold, so don't do that. Carry a cardigan so that your body can adjust. I'm not saying you have to wear the cardigan like all day. Just, until you adjust to it. Trust me, you don't want to catch a cold. Especially in the middle of a pandemic. Save yourself the anxiety. By the time this video posts, hopefully we'll be safely out of the rainy season, so my timing's a little off. I should have posted this a couple of weeks ago. But, as you probably saw, my husband and I went on a lovely vacation together, so that's why this is a little late going up. Anyway, I hope you learned something new in today's video. I mean, rainy season in Japan sucks. It's not my favorite time of year, but there are a couple of ways to cope with it so you don't feel so disgusting for the, month-long everyday rain, humidity so thick you feel like you could cut it with a pair of scissors. Anyway, thank you for watching. If you'd like to see more videos like this, if you'd like to learn more about Japan and what it's like to live here, don't forget to smash that like button, don't forget to subscribe, and don't forget to hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on any future uploads. I hope to catch you in the next one. Thank you so much for watching, and y'all have a good week.